This is the most beautiful place on earth.
Thank you. Thank you. I take all the credit. I'm kidding. Look at this. You guys, this is something. He's not kidding. This is something really special here. This may be some of the most undeniable structures. And this, we're standing in the middle of another world right here. I mean, this is another world. Chris, I mean, look.
It keeps going.
Like, I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's like the same thing over and over. You know, it's a little different, but it's the same thing. Like,
and it goes, look at how far back it goes, too. It goes all the way up.
Forever and ever. You know what I noticed, too? Look at that deadfall right there. Like, this piled around that tree. I want to see that, too, right there.
I bet you that's just, this is the beginning of something that's going to be huge. And...
my goodness. Over now. Oh, no. Do you notice how we haven't had a sound, more or less? A couple, but nothing really since we got into this crazy place? Look at this X right here. You guys keep in mind, we're walking on the outskirts of what's like the most insane place. Why we left it, I'm not quite sure what we just did. We're on the outskirts. Because it's so chaotic in there. The amazing part is you can walk right through it. There's trails throughout all of that stuff. Hey, look at this. Look a little weird to you? You have two rocks and you have one layer, I should call it, coming out. It's a little strange. Could be natural, but it's a little strange. There's not too many other rocks around like that. This is unbelievable. Pile of rocks there. It's almost like I want it to end. That was so much. Like, give me something normal. Let me just see one structure, not 2,000. Look at that. Even looking back at it. Look in the camera. Just look at this one structure. Like, that's insane. I couldn't make that.
Nope.
If someone said, Mark, go make a structure, I have to make an X because I don't know what I can't do that. Over now. All right. I was just telling Chris that I don't get the act when I'm in these crazy structures. I don't get the action like we did, like when we came in to the main part of the world. Like, you're in the most blatant structures, like down in here. Now, I don't know if it's just a coincidence or like it just seems that way, or if it's true. I just don't get the action on these, you know, on this craziness in there. Like, when I'm in there, I don't hear a whistle, I don't hear anything. I think it's because they're letting me do my thing, I don't know. All right, give me a minute. You guys, look at that one. Chris just said, look at the leaner here, and I noticed next to it. Because, you know, you'll see these everywhere. Robert, you love that, right? And then you look, the one that's coming up next to it is even more insane. Look at that. It goes up, it bends around a little pivot point, and then it gets tucked under, whatever. That's insane. You guys got to see this place. This is like, Chris, have you seen beyond here? The jungle gyms?
Yep.
Oh my God. You guys, look at this. Look at this.
This whole place is amazing. Look at that star on the ground here.
Look at this.
Look at that. Tell me that happens naturally.
It happens naturally. You said tell you. Over now.
A million. Look at that.
So you guys check this out. Just so when you see these big pushed over trees, you understand that it's them. Okay? Look at the size of that ball root. Okay? It goes all the way up. It's been done, by the way, fairly recently. It turns. there's a break, which looks like they walked up on that one to do it. And then the break, here's the fun part, actually field goals itself. Large scale, big Bigfoots. Big, huge Bigfoots. Right here. Hey, there's marks all the way up this, Chris. And this is kind of like what it looked like when the mountain lion was. He was on the end, except there was nothing on the end. It just stuck out there and he was standing there. Look, you see as you go up?
Yep.
There's disturbances all the way. Look at that break. That's amazing.
Yeah, I took down that other tree too.
That's so cool.